Well, g'day guys, Morezy here. Welcome back to Morezy Plays Minecraft episode oh man, let's get out of here. Hang on. That is just nuts. Episode 32. Oh man. I was actually out here looking for some creepers. Whoa! See, there's another one of these guys. Yeah, for a, what do you call it? Supercharged creeper. Because this thunderstorm is just going off. It's just all thunder. And instead, I've just got every zombie in existence. And, oh man, that was crazy. And of course, I just ran straight out into the middle of everything. Just to make it nice and easy for myself. Man, I'll be here forever trying to kill these guys, I think. Oh. Yeah. So, where are we? Yeah, had a good episode last episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed doing my little trip. What happened to the baby zombie? Anyway, listen to all this crazy lightning and thunder going on right now. Absolutely crazy. Well, luckily I've got my... Oh, invisible one. Lucky I've got my good sword. Alright, I'm gonna die here, I think, so I just need to be careful. There he is. Gotcha. Yeah, I was hoping to have a supercharged creeper. Because, isn't this weird? Is this weird? There's just so much going on right now in terms of lightning and thunder. It's just like a never-ending storm. This has actually been going for a little while. I've actually been down underground there for a little while doing some digging, and I could just hear this thing going. Oh, no. And I figured I'd come up and see whether we've got any supercharged creepers, but it doesn't look like it. I might run around here for a little bit more, see if I can find any. Man, this lightning. And we'll come back in a little bit. Oh, this could be the end. There's one guy and he's gonna shoot me. Oh, man. Well, let's sleep, see if we can pass this storm, because that was just nuts. There was just everything out there trying to kill me. Alright, so what have we got planned for today's episode? Well, I'm hoping to do a little bit of work around that thing. Oh, as you can see, I've been busy. I've planted some of the cocoa beans that we found, and planted a couple of these saplings for the jungle saplings as well. So we've got 2 jungle trees there now. And yeah, I want to get a couple more of those going so we can actually have some jungle wood. Alright, where is my stuff? Over here somewhere, I think. And yeah, so hopefully we can get some more of that going, which would be good. And let's see if I can collect all this gear. But what I really want to do is start working on the outside of the spawning system, because we're going to have a little bit of or what would you call it? A dugout area around the central spawning column there of the main reactor thing, and I need to dig that out, and I'm just trying to work around different... Do I have all my bits? Sword, pick, shovel, slime blocks. Yeah, that'll about do, I think. Oh, there's some more stuff. What's that one? Fortune 3 book. That's probably important. Yeah, so I just want to work around the outside there. Now, I've got a few ideas. By the way, I didn't find any... Oh, there's some boots. I'll wear those, thank you. I didn't find any supercharged creepers after all that thunder. It just kept going. And you saw there while I died, it was still going, so... But I didn't find... Oh... Lovely little chunk error here. Let's see if I can see anything cool. This has been happening a little bit lately, actually. There's some dark spots there. I'm not sure why, but every so often it will do it. I'm just going to try and reset here. Yeah, now it's absolutely fine again. Anyway, let's go get some more ender pearls, and then we'll come back and take a look at what I have planned. Alright, so here we are down below, and I'll just show you around a few things. So, because we've got glowstone for days at the moment, I just put a bit of glowstone around here, because we were getting a couple of random mob spawns around here. So I put a whole bunch of glowstone here, just so I didn't get surprised by a creeper or something. Obviously this guy is still functioning very nicely. That looks like... oh, that looks like it could be a little blank spot there, where I've missed a piece of glass. I've got the glass out. We'll probably end up cleaning up this a little bit more now. I've also gone ahead and got myself some more chests because this was absolutely chock-a-block full, as was this. So I've been sorting them out a little bit. Got spider eyes, heaps of sugar, arrows, bones, glowstone, gunpowder, which is going very well. There's a couple more which I haven't really done yet. Again, there's more bottles and spider eyes. And I was sort of just going through this myself. This is all the bits and pieces that came from digging out this hole here. And we've also got... oh, whoa. A bunch of cobblestone. And these furnaces is what I've been making my glass from. And what I've been using there are the sticks. So they don't last very long, but I had that many sticks, and you might notice I haven't got many left anymore. I've got like maybe 3 or 4 stacks. So I've been using those to smelt all my glass, just about recycling and all the rest. So that's this part. Okay, so here's the next thing, guys. So what we're going to do here is we've got the full width of this thing is 27 blocks, I think, and we're going to have so that's obviously an octagon. We're going to have a much larger octagon starting about here and spreading out around this thing, and we're going to be digging away all the area inside that. So we've gone another 27 blocks away from the edge of that lot. And this will be a giant octagon. We'll stretch all the way around there, all the way around there, and we're going to dig out the inside of that, and then we're probably going to have a second tier, and that's going to be a round shape, and maybe a third tier which will also be round. I think that's the idea. So I'm just going to knock out a few little blocks here, see if I can get an idea of how this is going to look, and we might jump up there in a bit and just have a look down and see what we think about the size of it. Alright, so here we are at the top, and I'm just looking down. I've done the octagon all the way around, and I'm not sure. I think it looks big enough. Let's go down and take a look. So that length there is 41 blocks, and that is 18 blocks there. So what have we got? 41 plus 18 plus 18. So what's that? 36 plus 41, 77. So it's a 77 diameter octagon. And that's quite big. Actually, one of my early bases that I made was a 75 diameter circle that I dug out all the way down to bedrock, and that took about 2 months to dig out. So I'm hoping that this won't take that long. I didn't use a lot of TNT at that time, and I didn't have the speed mining either with the beacons set up. So hopefully we will be able to get all this through pretty quickly. But that's just reminded me, actually, I haven't started the map room, and before I get too advanced here, I wanted to do another map in this section so I could have a little snapshot in time. So I'm going to go get a couple maps, and we'll just take a look at those put side by side and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I've got some maps here, and we've just got to find the spot that I used to make these maps. Pretty sure it's over here somewhere. And what we're going to try and do is at every sort of stage of our build here, we're going to try and take a couple more snapshots with the maps. And because we're displaying them in an area that's outside where the maps are generated, they don't update, which means we can have some cool little progress shots along the way. So I'm just going to generate one map and see where we're at in that map. Okay, so we're in this quadrant here. So if we go over to here somewhere, we should be able to generate another map. Yeah, that's that part. And if we go up here further, okay, we should be able to generate one more map. Okay, that's that top corner. And if we go over to here, this should be the final piece of the puzzle. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let me go back and put this side by side with the other maps we've got. Okay, so here is the original maps that we had. I've found the ones we needed. That is the witch hut right there. That is the hammer in the sky there. And you can see there's a lot of trees around. A bit of land around here as well. And I'm pretty sure that is correct. Alright, let's start by putting some of these guys up. Okay, that needs to go up there. And this one, oops, let's go here. And this one, yes, and this one here. There we go, awesome. I kind of like that it's round as well, that looks kind of cool. Alright, what can we see that's different here? Wow, look at all those trees. All these trees along here, and they're completely gone. And what have we got there? All those trees there, all the trees in there. And then, yeah, we can really start to see... What's that there, I wonder? Oh, that's the slime block thing, isn't it? That's the redstone blocks and other things. Because each pixel here is equivalent to one block, I believe. So we can also use this for a bit of planning, which is cool. Okay, yep. So that's looking pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool indeed. It's a shame that this witch hut wasn't in the center of these maps. That would have been very cool, because then this would have all been centered. But still, we can see the progress as we go. I should have really done this before I put this outside bit on, but anyway, that's okay. You can see this little edge here looks a little bit different because I haven't put any glass on the back side of this yet. But that's sort of the scale we're looking at. So, pretty happy with that, I think. That actually looks quite like a good size there as well. So we might leave that hexagon as well, the size that it is, and try and work with that. Alright, but yeah, what we'll try and do is keep a record of that as we go. Maybe we should put up some little signs here as well, so episode 32, episode whatever that episode was that I made all the maps, I can probably find out. But yeah, very, very cool. Cool to see the progress between that guy and that guy. Alright, I just thought I'd jump up here quickly as well and fix these little holes. So, I really like that I've got glass on the inside here because it actually makes it possible to jump up here with ender pearls pretty easily. So, I filled in that hole there, and just going to fill in this hole over here as well. Oh no! Well, that was lucky. If I can get up there, of course. Okay, we're stuck in the middle of glass there. Let's see. One try. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. And let's try not to get shot by anything while we're here. Oh, wow. Did you see that? That was timing. Alright. So, I just want to show you what I've been doing here recently is I've dug down, first rule of Minecraft, and this is straight up to the surface, directly in line with the ring at the top there. And I've started digging this out. So this is the whole length out here. So we've got the 18 blocks that way, we've got the 41 blocks that way, and I've started the 18 blocks around there as well. And so this is just going to provide a little bit, just started really, this is going to provide a little bit of a boundary for us to start digging in. So eventually all of this will be dug out. For the moment I've just brought it down to level with this thing here. Oh, there's like a slime chunk right here and that keeps getting nice big slimes in there. Whoa, hey, see if, must be, didn't take any damage, yeah. There's always a couple slimes bouncing around here, so that's interesting. But yeah, so that's what I've done there, and hopefully we can get most of this dug out. As I said, I've just put it down to this level at the moment, only because I think what we're going to do is underneath here we're going to have the sorting system running. That's going to go off into different directions, so if I do want to dig it down further later, then I can. But at the moment it's a big enough job as it is. We've got to dig out, well, quite a large area of blocks. I'm not even sure how many blocks that would be that I need to dig out, but there'll be quite a few. So I'm going to try and do that at some point. I'll probably start today, but what I wanted to do now is make a contraption to get rid of some of the water that we have up there. So I'm just going to go and get a few things together, and we're going to try out a few ideas. Alright, so I'm just going to disassemble my little flying machine here. Let's see if I can actually get up there. Let's try this, shall we? Yes, excellent. Alright, so we'll disassemble this thing. And what we're going to try first off is... Whoa! Oops. Oops. Right, we're going to try and make sort of like a flying machine that is going to get rid of, hopefully, all the little bits of water that are surrounding our ring there. So I'm going to try a few little ideas. My first idea is actually probably not so much a flying machine as just a bit of an adaptation to my elevator designs. So hopefully that would be cool. Let's see if we can do this, shall we? No, not even a chance. Alright, let's drop down and get the rest of this stuff as well. Let's throw away that arrow there. And Geronimo. Alright. Okay, there's a few little bits here. Yeah, so what we're going to try first is sort of like, think of my elevator design turned on its side. And that is pretty close to what we're gonna do initially here. So I'm going to get some comparators and a couple of pistons, and we're going to try rig that up probably right across the center there. Alright, just going to try and get a record here. And come on. No, okay. Here we go. No, one more. Yes, very good. What one did I get? I don't think I have that one. Alright, we are about ready to go here to give a test. Whoa, a test to this system. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. It might just fill up with water again behind me. I'm not too sure. So we'll give it a try, see what happens. I've got a feeling it should work though. And mainly it's just to get rid of this bulk of water on the surface here. And then, you know, over there's quite shallow, so it just needs a couple of blocks placed, and there you go. So all I've done here is rigged up a comparator clock to a wire like this. And let me just turn this off for a minute. And then we'll just hook that up like so. And the idea is I'm just going to get some of these. Ooh. Made it out of the wrong material, didn't I? Indeed. Okay, well, that's annoying. I actually have to make this out of an immovable block for that to actually work. Because I was just going to put some slime blocks out and have the slime blocks be pushed along. But that will not actually work. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it gets stuck. But this is sort of the idea. It will move along and knock out the water, which hopefully won't regenerate. Let's see if it works. we go. So it's kind of knocking out the water. Is it filling back up again? Yes, it is. Okay, so I must need to, what, make a square out of this maybe? So that goes all the way over to there. So if I just do this, perhaps? Let's see what happens now. Yeah, that's better. Alright, well what I might do is I'll just try and remake this so I can use the slime blocks, which is what I wanted to do. And we'll come back and see how that goes. Alright, here we go. So I was going to go with furnaces, but then I realized eventually when I start my sorting system I'm going to need a lot of droppers. So droppers are the choice here at the moment, even though they're going to be a little bit noisy because they'll all start clicking away. But that's going to be okay, I think. Alright, so now that means we can put down our slime blocks. Let's just move this thing back to the other side here for a moment. Oops, wrong thing. I need to hit that little switch, didn't I? There we go. Alright. That'll do it. Switch that. Oh. Okay, here we go. Highly experimental. Let's do this and this. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. We'll go 11. Let's see how this goes. Just a bit of fun. I probably could have filled all this in by now, but anyway, let's try it. Okay, here we go. Right. Issues. So the water is regenerating itself. So let's try this again with a different configuration. I really thought this would work, but I didn't think about the fact that water's going to try and regenerate itself. Let's do this. Right, so that sort of works, that's okay. Alright, turn that off. Alright, let's try a different configuration here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's try that and see what happens. Okay. Not really. Not really. Okay. Interesting. Well, maybe we'll have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Alright, so I also tried to do a little flying machine situation, and it turns out that does not work either. When it's buried in the water at the very least. So I'm just going to lift it up out of the water and give it another try. Okay, there we go, yet another rendition here. Hopefully now this will work. Let's trigger that one, and then we trigger, oh, I'm stuck. We trigger the one next to it there. Oh man. Do I trigger that one? Is that how it works? Isn't that supposed to work now? There we go. Well, it's making some headway. That's doing something, right? Interesting. So then if I ran it the other way, it should... Oh, it's also getting rid of all the lily pads. Should get rid of the second row. That should stop. Very good. Alright, this side did nothing. But the other side actually worked. There we go, we've removed some of the water. About 6 blocks worth, right? Or maybe... yeah, little laneway of water removed. Well, I hate to say it, but that doesn't seem overly effective. Maybe I'll just go back to the old sand method. The other option, of course, is that I make a trip to one of the temples, one of the water temples, and get some sponges. That is the other option. But I think I'm just going to stick with the tried and tested method of sand and gravel and a good shovel. Okay, and this is how you repair all the damage I just made. Apparently if you fly this thing back again, it will reset all the water. That's very interesting. All reset now. Well, there we go. Just been doing a little bit more digging here. This guy just keeps coming in and out. And yeah, I've pretty much just started using sand and gravel to knock out this bit of water here. And it's very slow, but it does work. Are you okay there, mate? Alright. Where does he go? I did try the flying machine out again, and as you can see it sort of worked again, but yeah, a little change to something here and it resets everything. Makes it all the work disappear again. So I'm just going to keep probably going along with the sand and gravel type thing, and hopefully that will work. But that's about all for today's episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to getting all of this area mined out and looking nice. We might need to go and look for a piece of sponge, I think, to try and speed this water situation up a little bit. So I might even go and visit those couple areas we found right over there with the flying machine and see if maybe I can get myself a sponge out of those. A good amount of mobs falling down still, which is good. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we will see you again next time.